Hey, it's Lynn from Lynn's Chalk Studio, and yesterday I showed you a mini kit, and these are just absolutely great for anybody that just, kind of wants to try it out and not have a huge financial commitment. And so what I wanted to show you today was the Farmhouse board. And this is a new board that came in our catalog. And what I love about this is I can use it vertically or horizontally. The stencil I'm using is As For Me and My House, We Will Serve the Lord. And this is the one that comes in the kit. And it also comes with white chalk paste. So let's get started. I did fuzz. Remember, fuzzing takes some of the sticky off the back. I did fuzz this. Brand new, really, really sticky. Yes, name on the back of my backer sheet. And I just thought, I'm going to spend 10 minutes sitting here trying to fuzz this thing. So I've got my stencil, and I'm just going to put this down. And I'm just going to go across this. And yes, we're getting all kinds of... Okay, let's try this again. We're getting all kinds of lumps and bumps and bubbles. So I'm just going to put this down, and you want to make sure that you flatten out any of those places that give you a little bit of a bubble or just look like they're going to cause you some trouble. And I think I've got it. Put my glasses on to make sure. And you know what? From fuzzing, I have just a little something, and the littlest thing, even a little piece of fuzz on the back of your stencil, where the stencil is actually cut, you'll feel a bump underneath it, and it feels like, I got another one up by my ass, it feels like it's really huge, and it's a little spot, it's like taking a pin. Oh, I got dog hair. Of course I do. But any of these little things will show up in your paste. Okay, so let's do that again. Go down over this. Oh, whatever is by that S, I'm not getting, I can't. And I'm scraping gently. If I scrape a little bit too hard, okay. I didn't get it off the stencil, but it's down further. When I clean my stencil, I can get that off. So I just want to make sure that I don't have any of those as I put this down, because what will happen is that my chalk paste will, boy, that took a lot of work, didn't it? My chalk paste will seep underneath it, and I don't want that to happen. Hi, my good friend. I miss you. Anyway, so we're just going to take our chalk paste, and I'm going to put it up at the top, just across here on the green. It's not actually on the letters. And then I'm just going to pull down, and I'm going to go over my top row to make sure that I have all of that done. And then I'm going to start on my second row. And you can see I'm pulling down here a little bit further, and that's because I actually have a lot of paste on my squeegee. Let's see if we can get that there. Oh, we got it. So we're just going to keep going. We're going to come all the way down here, down to the last. Oh, my girls went upstairs. They were whining down here. I thought you were going to watch this live and listen to my dogs whine the entire time. Let's see how we're doing. Okay. Wow, I'm surprised I had more chalk paste on there than I thought. I thought I was going to be dipping in a couple times. And you know what? I'm getting to the point where I need just a little bit more. And then we're going to go down to here, and we've got Joshua 24:15. Oh, easy peasy. I'm going to scrape just a couple places where I see that I have a lot. I'm going to clean off my squeezy and shut my chalk paste, because I don't want that to, hi Alicia! I don't want that to dry out, because if it dries out, not good. So I'm going to pull my stencil up. I'm pulling it up by the corner, but then I want to make sure that I pull this way because otherwise I will stretch out my stencil and not be able to use it again. And you know what? I can see. I'll show you this, and then I'm gonna point out a little mistake on this. That's a real easy fix. But anyway, this is what it looks like. And so this is, again, the Farmhouse board, and it comes with the stencil, as you can see here, is done, and then a sample of white chalk paste. And as I was putting this down, and I told you that any little bit underneath it can allow some of that chalk paste to seep, and that's exactly what happened. And so I know it's really hard for you to see. Let me see if I can put it up here close enough. But by the F, there's like a little splotch. And I'm going to actually dry this first, and then I've got a toothpick. Okay. Oh yes, and I have done this where, thanks Alicia, isn't it great? I've done this before where I haven't dried my chalk paste, and of course I rub my whole hand right over. And you know what? I'm going to do that again. I can feel it. You know what? I think I'm going to turn this around, and then I'm less likely to bump anything that didn't thoroughly get dry. So I'm just going to take my toothpick and very carefully take off some of that excess so that, and it comes down here a little bit too. And the reason I can see where it is it's not as thick. You can see how I fixed that. It's not as thick as where the chalk paste actually goes on with the stencil. And it's just a little quick fix. Had I really made a huge mistake, the thing that I like the best, and the thing that I like the best about this is just that if I really made a mistake, I can wash it off and I can try all over again. Alicia, this is just a Nicole heat tool, and I bought this at Joann's. So yeah, a hairdryer works just fine. You don't have to have a dryer like this. For some reason, I thought that I did, but I'm glad that I'm glad that I did it, because if I brought my own hairdryer down here, I have chalk paste all over it. So yeah, it is what it is. So now, the other part about this board, and I'm not going to do it right now, is that this is in here where I can take the chalkboard piece out, and so then I can take that outdoors, put my clear coat on, let that dry, and then put it back in the frame. But I'm loving this frame. Really, really super pretty. I wasn't sure what it was going to look like. I'm loving it, and I can see how I'm getting my light off of that. But again, that's just one of our kits. The cutest pumpkin by far is my favorite. But anyway, that's how this goes. So I hope you enjoyed this little highlight for today. And if you have any questions, just pop them in the comments and I'll get back to you on that. And happy chalking. See you later.